Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Wednesday, and I'm just starting this vlog at 10:15 because it's been kind of a manic morning. Ozzy did not want to go to school. He had decided that he had seen Jasper's race car, remote control car, in the video that went up yesterday when he watched it last night with his mum, and decided that he needed a remote control car and he needed ramps like Jasper's got. And so that's all he's been obsessed on all day, all evening, all morning. That is the latest obsession. And then the absolute heavens opened this morning and we got caught in a rainstorm going to the school. My coat seems to have probably got its arm caught in the back doors of the van at some point because the arm was drenched when I put it on. So I need to make sure I'm not catching the arm in the door. But this morning I'm at the hospital. I'm going to the I'm at the Nuffield in Oxford. I've literally just pulled up, managed to find a parking space, which is really difficult. And I'm going to go and get a ticket, but I'm watching three men currently trying to work out the ticket machine in front of my van. And so I'm not going to do that until they've done theirs. I think they're all just, they've got grins on their faces and they're all trying to work out between them how to make the thing work. So I'm surreptitiously watching what it is they do. Oh, hands went up in glee then. Oh, he's doing a little dance. It might be working. So I'm going to wait and see what they do, and then I'm going to go out and do it myself first time and look really clever. Oh, he's got a ticket. He's got a ticket. I have no idea what they did. They were actually stood in front of the machine. So I need to go and stand there now before a queue forms. And yes, so it's all about my autoimmune issues. I have had an email this morning and I've been told that there's a probability of being given a treatment, which I'm not sure about. I'll find out more when I get there. Did they get a ticket? Pay with cards or coins? Right, I'm going to go and give this a go. Anyway, I'll let you know more when I've had the appointment. It's just gone 1 o'clock. And I've pulled up at Asda. I have finished in the hospital. I've had ultrasounds on my feet and ankles. It's very noisy here because they're cutting down trees. So I've had a celiac test. I have got a new diagnosis, which I have suspected for a while, but for reason, I'll explain it all to you in a bit because this is really noisy and I need to get some bits from Asda and I need to get back for the school run. So I will find a bit later on. This vlog, I have no idea where we're at with this vlog because I've barely filmed anything. So it's probably going to be really, really short. I will tell you everything at a much better time. I was going to start this and talk here, but chainsaws have now started. Right, let's go get this stuff from Asda. before the school run, I need to cut shelves. With the wood.
Right.
Because I was going to put 3 shelves in, I'm only putting 2 in each side.
Okay.
So you've got a whole plank.
A ramp?
For a ramp.
Oh, awesome. Everyone needs a handy Pip in their life.
Till it all goes wrong. DIY needs to come to a standstill, so I've got to go do the school run. But the shelves are up, they're glued, put some bits on them and that will help weigh them down for the glue to set. Really quite pleased with them. Putting a bunch of carpet cleaner stuff up there and air fresheners and things. Cleaning products I'm going to put on here. That's an air freshenery, fabricy freshery thing. That can actually go on this side with the rest of these. That's some boxes with bits. The iron and stuff's up there. That side's going to get filled with products, and that's going to get filled as well. I need to go get them from under the sink. I'm hoping he falls asleep. There's loads of things under there. So anything that's dishwashery or washing up liquid is going to stay there. Anything that is not is going to go in the other cupboard. I'm making progress. I need to clean out this and then sort through this. I've nicked one of the boxes. I hope that's okay. Well, I've nicked 2 boxes. I've got that one as well. For some cloths for under the sink. She does have quite a lot of boxes for the new units that we're getting for storage. And then all of the kitchen related stuff can go back in there. I've put some of the carpet freshener down because it smells of dogs in here. And I've got plenty of carpet freshener that I found in the cupboard. Too much, in fact. So I'm going to put some down now and give it a hoover. I've set a little ramp up for Ozzy, but he's not feeling it right now. He's just come over, turned the car off, turned the controller off and shouted no. It's been a productive day and a different day and a full-on late afternoon, early evening for us here. So we've got quite a few things going on. Lee's nan is very poorly. Taking each day at a time. So that's been going on. And we're kind of feeling a bit helpless really. Not a lot we can do. And then I had my hospital appointment today, which I wanted to tell you about. So it's all to do with my autoimmune conditions, my Raynaud's, I have psoriasis, and I've had a lot of pain all my life because I've got one leg longer than the other and I've got curvature of the spine. But the pain has got worse and worse and worse the older I've got, and I just put it down to getting old. But I do live with a lot of pain as a general rule, and sleep is really hard for me because I have crawling skin and I feel the need to continuously move, and it's just really not good. And sometimes it can take me sort of till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to go to sleep, and then, or I'll go to sleep but I wake up every hour and then I get to about 3, 4 o'clock and I sleep solidly until the alarm goes off, and then I don't want to wake up. So that's how it is. And they called me into the rheumatology clinic to talk about that, to check that I basically didn't have a psoriasis-y, I'm showing you my elbows, it's not too bad at the moment, but a psoriasis-linked arthritis. So they did scans, ultrasounds of my ankles, which are my worst, most consistent, painful areas. And there's some calcification, but nothing nothing particularly terrible going on there, which made the doctor's mind up that my problem is fibromyalgia. And I've had a few people say that to me in the past. It has crossed my mind, but I figured that somebody like me that is very on the go, who cannot sit still and continues through the pain and continues through fatigue, couldn't possibly have fibromyalgia because it's debilitating, from what I understand. But he said to me that no, you know, it's different for different people, and some people can plough through and other people cannot plough through. And me being quite an energetic person who's, you know, quite full on and needs to move and needs to be doing and cannot sit still for 2 minutes, means that I probably plough on more than people that are not, as a general rule, as energy filled, if that makes sense. So yes, so I now have that officially diagnosed, and there is no treatment for it and there is no cure for it. It's not a lot really known about it. So there are there's this package of therapy basically which I'm going to be starting, and it is psychotherapy, physiotherapy, and another therapy that I can't remember what it was. General pain management, I think, is the other thing, and learning what my triggers are, which he said I seem to have quite a good understanding of my triggers already. And hopefully, and to increase my citralopram, which I'm already on a very low dose, but he said actually to up it, because that can also help with the pain and what have you. So he said we'll try that if I need to boost up my citralopram, and he'll write to the doctor to explain why I'm going through it quicker than the doctor expects. So that's my news today on that. And then it's manic at work after school because Ozzy is obviously absolutely exhausted. But tomorrow, Ozzy is with me all day, so he can have a bit of a lay-in and he can have a proper decent nap in the middle of the day, and I'll let him kind of wake up more naturally. And we're going to go out and see the hedgehogs. Going to go and see hedgehogs at Tiggy Winkle's tomorrow with Ginya and Uliana. So it'll just be a bit of a down day with a decent nap, and not so full on at preschool, bless him, because he's loving it, but he's exhausted. Right, I'm going to go have an Epsom salt bath. It's fish and chip night, so Kenzie's gone off to go and get those, and it's going to take about 50 minutes, bless him, for him to get back. So I'm going to go and soak my achy muscles. I did say to the clinic today, it's really good because quite often when I go, I'm not having a painful moment, but I'm absolutely aching from head to toe today, and it's been a tricky day. So I said it was a really good day for them to actually investigate what's going on with me, because I could say, well, there hurts and that bit of skin hurts, and you know, my eyeball hurts, you know, just really random things. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning. There you go. That's some info about me that I learned today. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot, and I'll see you all tomorrow.